Carolina Panthers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They go play action now. Wilson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. For Drew Lock coming out of Missouri, the one thing that scouts they loved was his arm strength, and we see why there.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A first carry here for Kene Nwangu.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Working with a 2nd and 3. Handoff here to Nwangu. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Touchdown! Kene Nwangu. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. it's 7 now as they kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A quick throw outside by Locke. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Locke. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Swinging this out for Pollard. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tony Pollard, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking to them, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a give running right, Nwangu. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. From midfield now, here's Wilson. They'll find Nwangu underneath. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, they'll roll him out right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. On the give is Nwangu. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. Being chased out left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. To throw is Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Russell Wilson. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Takes it at the 7. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now to the air. Lock. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Well, I'm guessing that we're both just a little bit puzzled here. They had a lot of success on the ground this drive, but they went away from it here, and it'll wind up costing them. I know it's hard to really blame them. If you see defenses starting to stack.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Lock. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Lock. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The second quarter score, meanwhile, down in Arizona. And the early lead there belonging to the Cardinals. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Play action. It's Wilson. And that'll be complete to Dillon. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Handoff right side to Wangu. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Second down at 5. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Wilson gets rid of it quickly. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Again, Wilson. Flushed out right. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Russell Wilson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is now 21-14.
Seahawks 14.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. Taken in at the 3. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
At their own 8-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
Both these teams going through their final adjustments before heading back out of the locker room. Time for us to go back out to Lumen Field, where we rejoin Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 7.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now he's flushed out right, and he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Wilson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Nwangu. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. There's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now it's Wilson. Room to run past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back to Nwangu again on 1st down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Nwangu going to get it on the counter. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Gonzalez out now to try the Panther field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Mike 51. Hey, tight.
Block gonna throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. 2nd and 10.
Mike 51. Watch QB drop. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check 52. Switch. Jam.
Block working out of the gun. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mike's 50. I'm here all day. No. Switch.
Block now on 1st down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Panthers' 26-yard line.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. 50's the mic. You want this. Hey, Mike 50.
Again, they'll throw with Locke. Buying time to his left. Space to run past the 20. Well, when you've got a quarterback like this dead to rights, you got to make sure to wrap up. Instead, though, he breaks free and off he goes.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On 1st down, Locke. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Michael Pittman. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Slide for the PAT. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Well, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Wilson's throw into the hands of Kirk. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On second down, here's Nwangu. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Wilson. He'll get this into the hands of Strong. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one. Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Wilson. They'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call a timeout here defensively. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now it's Wilson. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that. Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now. Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there. Excellent protection. So now defensively,
You've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter, get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Locke. Finding Pittman. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
43 is the mic, boy. 43.
Now Locke.
Check, 43.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Here's Nwangu. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. On the run is Nwangu. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And the Seahawks come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game